All right. The previous video I had, so I'm going to basically say this. Okay. So so if you can watch the previous video, all right. So this one is going to be most likely pretty short. All right. So here's now when I say, this new energy is about coherence. Okay. Certain ones they're gonna try to do a whole bunch of visualization or whatever. It's just that they don't have the energy. You feel me? They even might have an overdrawn trust account, okay, and their treasure chest, okay, that you feel me that they're in debt to. So you know that's for them to sort that out. You feel me? So everybody is getting what they're getting. You feel me? Individually according on their trust account, how light your heart is. This is the universe doing. You feel me? The universe has to do the balance. This the balance, okay, that things have to be brought back into balance. The balance means trust, okay, basically truth. The balance is truth, okay. So you feel me? So if you feel me, you at the end of the day, truth still stands. Okay. So the balance has to be brought back into balance. That's why I tell individuals, tell the truth. Okay. All right. And you feel me? And the more that you tell the truth and you live in the truth and everything, you have a very rich, high spiritual trust account with the source of all that is. And the source of all that is, you can ask for things, and you can ask for things that others that don't have a that kind of trust account, you can ask for things, that seems, that be supernatural, and you can ask for things. You can do some very beautiful things, okay, things. And you feel me? So because you yeah, so you just you'll just got it like that, so the thing is, speaking about this, work on lightening your load, lightening, freeing yourself. This is about frequency. This is about energy, resonance. Some people won't be resonating with your frequency. Some people, you feel me? So like I said, get in into your, you feel me? Do your meditations. You feel me? Your meditations. You feel me? And when you do them, just listen to your breath. You know how when you go to sleep, you don't even have to think about it. You feel me? You just roll. So when you do your conscious breathing, do it similar. However, just focus on the breath, the inhale and the exhale. You feel me? And you feel me? Sometimes when you hear a voice or whatever or something, just kind of like just tune it out. You feel me? And when I say tune out, I mean just go back. You just don't give it give it give it less attention as possible. Less attention. Give more attention to your breath. Okay. With everything try to distract you, bring your attention back to your breath. And then those that noise, it'll lose momentum, and you'll get in a longer state of listening to your breath. And you'll be able to feel you feel me, your senses, your you feel me, your six senses, how could I say, yeah, your six senses or your sixth sense. This is, you feel me, this is more about the feeling. This is more about sensing. It's a euphemism, like the clairs. It's clear, you feel me. These are scientifically proven. These are, you feel me, and these can be proven in courts. So so like I said, these are scientifically proven. Okay. I like to do things where, you feel me, they can be proven and they are quite obvious. All right. So you can go into these states. Okay. You can go into these states and these balances. All right. And when you go into your account balance, you would like to get it out of the negative into the positive. So that way when you in coherence and alignment with your higher self, your higher timeline, okay, you're not going backwards on the scale. You feel me? That's going into your south node, going into your past. No, you would like to go into You feel me? Be more breathe when you start focusing on your breath. Like sometimes, sometimes don't you see like when you're doing something, it seems like you're two places. Like when you like looking at something, you thinking about something, but like at first you didn't know you was thinking about something, and you feel me? Yet you're doing something else. You feel me? Tune yourself to actually looking at what you're doing. You feel me? You filling up a cup. You feel me? Don't notice that. Notice. Be aware that you're present. You're looking at the cup. You're in the cup. You see what you're doing. You feel me? When you see yourself might be drifting off, thinking about something, know that you're not really present. You feel me? Get back to breathing. And the more you do this, you'll feel an ability. You're going to be heightening a clair of yours. Most likely clairsentience, clear cognizance. You feel me? This is clear knowing. Okay, clear knowing, clear feeling. These comes rich with information from the sun, from the light. Okay, you don't want to dim that. Okay, we're getting into this time where every individual is basically going to have to stand up. Their wealth is going to show whether they have wealth or they are spiritually bankrupt. You feel me? When they get to chasing all the material things on outside and they are not in alignment, they haven't devoted time to alignment. You feel me? They're going to lose those material things. Universe is going to take it from them because they're out of alignment. The universe, like, first of all, you're not going within, so you're about to go without. You keep worried about all this. If you just align with yourself, you feel me, and know that you already got it, I'm gonna bring it right to you. I'm gonna have one of my angels bring it to you. You feel me? You might get a call. You might get, you feel me? You might go somewhere. You might meet somebody. You gonna run into one of the angels. You feel me? You gonna get that. You feel me? So the thing is, you feel me? You gotta just be in coherence. That's all the universe is. You feel me? Require for us this new frequency here now is to be in alignment. Okay. Be present. Listen to breath. You feel me? Look up different mudras, the chakra mudras. Sit with them. You feel me? No, be with yourself. You feel me? Solitary. You feel me? This is going into your cocoon, like you know how a hermit goes in a cocoon and then it pop out. You feel me? And go and then boom, you go in Jedi mode. You got to know this is part of you going into your cocoon, and boom, and then boom, the universe gonna show you what you did. You feel me? You got to go with the flow, and things will go more faster for you. You feel me? You got to tell yourself stop rushing, and don't allow other individuals to rush you. However, you feel me? You got to know the difference when somebody's actually like being lazy or when somebody's, you know, are you really procrastinating? You know, don't procrastinate. You feel me? That's not good. You feel me? Don't, you feel me? Some of y'all be wanting, like, you got to know about these want words and need words. You feel me? Me, I don't need anything. I have everything. You feel me? Y'all got to go within yourself is your home. Like the hermit, you feel me? You feel me? When the crab or when a turtle goes within, that's its home. That's the home. You got to know you got to touch home. You feel me? Some individuals don't want to do that. That's why they losing everything. And they want everything you got. They trying to take everything you got. That's why you cut them off. No, if you're not going to do the work and you're not going to be on it, we don't resonate together. I got to cut you off. No. Because you're not trying to get right. You feel me? You are purposely misunderstanding me and you feel me? And I see your vibration because all that chaos, all them that put out all that chaos, they're going to be around each other. Everybody is being forced to go to their soul tribe. You feel me? They're not going to want to be around you talking all that positivity and talking about accountability. They're not going to want to be around that because they don't want to take accountability. So they're going to be around, you know, one's their vibration. They're going to fight or whatever. That's all over there. You feel me? You got to know, you feel me? It's time for maturing. We're going into Godhood. Some individuals aren't going to be going in Godhood. You know, there's parenthood, then there's Godhood. Okay? Some individuals trying to piggyback, you can't. This is, you feel me? You got to do the manual work, and you're going to see the results. Okay? So if you can, you feel me? Watch the previous video. I touched a lot on things for, you know, the video just did something. Okay? I love y'all, and find something safe to do, and stay accountable.